Shut up and sit down.
This is going to be video number 4 in our beginning Amazon FBA seller series. We're going to have a link in the description below, so you can go ahead and go back and check those other videos out. That's going to give you a solid foundation and get you to the point we're at today, which is where we're actually getting your items in Amazon's hands and getting some money in your pocket. So the first thing is just to show you the tools I use. They're super simple. There's really not much money that needs to be invested in this stuff at all. And just about everything here you can get at your local Walmart. That's kind of the way I design, my plan. That way, any town I roll into, if we take our business on the road in the future, maybe an RV, we'll be able to do everything from any place that has a Walmart. So just some simple stuff here. Some shipping tape. Got some Clorox wipes because some of the stuff comes from the bins at Goodwill, so they're kind of gross. We got the regular wipes here. That's just kind of take just general dust off. We have the Scotty peeler. That's kind of an interesting little tool. Just saves your fingernails a little bit, your fingertips. So you just get up underneath the stickers and pry the stickers up off with that. You can get those for a couple bucks each on Amazon. Measuring tape and a scale. You can get those pretty much anywhere, like I said, including Walmart. That's just in case a book needs you to enter the dimensions. Maybe they haven't been entered in the system by any previous sellers, but honestly, maybe 99 times out of 100, you won't have to do any of that. That's just in case it pops up. I don't have to make something up that's not true. We've got the undo remover over here. A lot of folks use like Goo Gone and things like that, or they'll use heat guns or hair dryers. Those are all perfectly good options too. In my opinion, I think Undo is one of the best products on the market. I probably shouldn't be telling you guys that because our local craft store went out of business, and this is getting harder and harder to find on Amazon as well. But it works really well. Plus, it's got a little scraper built into the end of the bottle as well, so it's a nice bonus. The last thing here is actually a sanding sponge. And the reason why I got that is sometimes you'll get books that have some gunk on the outside of the pages, the outer edge, and you can actually sand that down, but you're going to want to use your discretion on that. Anything that's really super gross, you just want to go ahead and pass on the book. You don't want to send poor condition books to your customers. But just, if there's some stuff that you can get off there easy, it only takes a minute or two of your time, that's fine. Just make sure that you're prioritizing how much your time is worth. And then as far as boxes, I stay consistent. I always get brand new boxes from Walmart. I don't really like to reuse boxes just to make sure my packages are as secure as possible. The two sizes that I buy from Walmart are the quote-unquote small box, which is the one I primarily ship to Amazon in. They typically hold about 50 pounds worth of books, so it actually works out really nicely for me. Those measure 14 inches by 14 inches by 12 inches. And then the other box that I buy, which will sometimes be a small Amazon shipment or more often will be a shipment to sellbackyourbook.com, is 15 by 12 by 10. It sounds comparable to the other one, but it's a fair amount smaller and shallower. So it really makes sense for those shipments because I rarely have 50 pounds worth of books to send them at a given time. So just wanted to run over the tools that I use quickly, kind of give you an idea of what my kit looks like, show you how inexpensive it is to put together. And that way you know exactly what you need to get started with conditioning, preparing, and shipping your books. All right, so this is the pile of books that we are processing today. I'm not sure on the count at this point, but it's pretty extensive. There are definitely a couple of 100 pounds worth of books in here. The good news is we've got some real winners. I've set my average sale price higher this year than I did last year, and that's helping make sure that we're selling just profitable books, and we're selling a lot more profit per book, so we're getting the money in our pocket instead of Amazon. Couple of them here in the picture actually are over $100 right now used on Amazon, so we're going to take advantage of that. But everything here is a winner, especially FBA. That's the main thing. A lot of books are profitable other ways, but everything here is going to be profitable through Amazon FBA. So we got quite a bit of work ahead of us. So let's go ahead and get to it. So the first thing I'm going to do is go ahead and scan a book. So this book is potentially looking at about $4 profit on Amazon FBA. However, we can get $3.14 right now from sellbackyourbook.com. So I'm going to go ahead and select that option with this particular book. So all I have to do is click on the green box, and it's been added to my cart. You can see the update there. I'm going to close that out, and I'm going to set that aside in my box of books to go to Sell Back Your Book. The next one we'll scan looks like it's going to be approximately $3 profit on Amazon FBA. So we're going to go ahead and open the Amazon Seller app. We'll scan that. We're going to take a look at use prices. We're going to look at the FBA offers. We'll filter to Prime, and that's what's going to show us the FBA offers. And so it looks like there's not a big spread in these offers. We're going to want to be right around this price, so $13.13. We'll go ahead and list that book. I put everything in pretty much good condition, unless it's really bad and I want to be sure to put acceptable on it. I really don't sell anything in better than good condition. That just makes it nice and easy on me, and it makes sure that I'm always over-delivering for the customer so that they're getting better condition than was advertised. I'm going to make sure that I have selected that Amazon will ship and provide customer service. I hit continue. I hit submit your listing and return to home. And that's all there is to it. That's how easy it is to list the book on Amazon. And then all we have to do is put the items in a box and ship them out, which we're going to go over in just a moment. And you can process tons of books really quickly using the one box method that I like to use. And I'm actually sorting this. You can sort this by inactive, or if you just sort it by all, it'll show the inactive ones first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just select books until I get down to the one that I started my box with, because all of these inactive listings are the listings that I just created for these books. So those were all part of it. We've got some other ones here that were part of it. And this is just a quick way to get all of your books ready to go all at once. Because if you're listing them a box at a time, and you do this method a box at a time, it makes it really easy to see what's going to be in your shipment. Because the odds of a book selling during the 10 to 15 minutes you listed these books is extremely slim. So then I'm going to move up to action on 32 selected. And I'm going to choose send/replenish inventory. I'm going to confirm. And then we're going to create a new shipping plan. We're going to ship from our address. And we are shipping individual products because we're not shipping case pack products. They're just individual books in the same box. It's going to add our items to our plan. Since there are no duplicates in this order, we're just going to hit a number 1 over here, and it'll autofill one quantity for every book. We'll hit continue. And since we're doing books, we don't need any kind of prep. So merchant will prep, and we're going to choose no prep needed. We'll go to the bottom and hit continue. We're going to print one label for every book. Sometimes you wouldn't have to do this, for instance, if you're the only person selling the book on Amazon. But I always like to print one just to be safe. So we're going to hit print labels. And that will download, and I'll be able to pull up that download and print it off. Then it's going to create our shipment plan. And since we're using the one box method, we should get a single shipment, which is why I do it this way. So let's check it out. Sometimes it takes a moment to think. But as you can see, the one box method did exactly what we planned. It's sending everything to Greenwood, Indiana. Not my favorite fulfillment center, but the point is we're not getting any splits because we're using the one box method. So we're going to go ahead and approve and continue. We're going to work on the shipment. And then this is where we're going to go ahead and put in the remainder of our information. We're sending everything in one box. And the dimensions on the box, since we said we were using those quote-unquote size small boxes from Walmart, that's 14, 14, 12. So that's always going to be the same when we're using those boxes. That's why I keep it consistent. And then we'll go ahead and put the box on the scale and get the weight. So our actual weight was 46.2 pounds. I like to overestimate it just a little bit just to make sure I have some leeway with Amazon's receiving department. So we're actually going to go ahead and put this down as 47 pounds. And we'll continue on from there. We're going to hit calculate. It's going to give us a total cost of $9.02, and we're going to agree, accept charges. That's a heck of a cheap rate to go ahead and send this box out. And then we're going to print box. Okay, so what I'm doing is once I've got my books scanned, then I go ahead and start filling up one of my shipping boxes. And what that's going to do is that's going to tell me roughly how they're going to fit when it is time to actually ship them out. So that lets me make a really good estimation on how many books I'm going to be able to fit in this shipment. Then all I have to do is pull them back out for just a moment and then apply my stickers. So I've got my stickers printed off like we did earlier. And then all I have to do is match the title to the book that I'm putting the sticker on. And if there is an existing barcode, you're going to want to cover it up. You don't want to leave any barcodes except yours, just so Amazon doesn't get confused. See, you're going to want to cover up all of these multiple barcodes. And what I tend to do is I take my barcode and cover up this main one, and then this secondary code, I'll just take one of my blank labels and put over it. Then once we have everything barcoded, that's when it's going to go right back in the box the same way. And that ensures that we aren't overfilling a box with too many books. That's why I really like this one box method. All right, guys, so that wraps up our video about listing, packaging, and shipping. Just to let you know what we ended up with, we sent out a total of 3 shipments to Amazon FBA. And then we also went ahead and sent out a box to sellbackyourbook.com. Our final profits, after all fees and everything all considered, is going to come out to approximately $2,627.21. So quite a good profit for a couple of weekends worth of sourcing. Make sure you check in often with our channel. We're going to have updates and additional videos, teach you how to do what we do. Make sure you go ahead and go back and watch the rest of the series as well so you can get started on the right foot. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And you have a great day, guys. Take care. Bye.
Shut up and sit down.